I am here with my dear friend Buzz the Bee from Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. You are going to want to keep a close eye on the weather today, am I right? And let me tell you, it's time now for your local weather report, brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Let's buzz on over to the Main Street Media TV Weather Center.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
Happy Thursday, I'm Kelly Rawson in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check at your forecast. It has been a chilly start to the day. Once again, hopefully you've got the layers. For the morning, we will be slightly warmer this afternoon compared to yesterday. Low to mid 60s expected for southern middle Tennessee with a crystal clear blue sky, plenty of sunshine, so it will be looking warm and again a little bit warmer than yesterday, so we're on the right track. For this evening, as we maintain a clear sky after sunset, we will see those temperatures fall off pretty quickly back into the 50s and 40s overnight and even down into the 30s for tonight. So maybe even some frost tonight as well. Now for the next few days, we are going to start to steadily increase with our temperatures, giving us a fantastic weekend. Plenty of sunshine, maybe a few clouds by the weekend, but no rain chance for the next 7 days. As we start to see those temperatures increase, it's going to be feeling a little bit better out there. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s by the end of the weekend and the beginning of next week.
Thank you for that update. Tune in each day on Mornings on Main Street for an up-to-date weather report brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. All of their contact information is below. Have a great day.
Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning. Hi, kids. Hot tea, please.
Welcome to Mornings on Main Street. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Thanks so much for joining us today. We always love having you here. Good oral health is a topic that we've touched on before. We're going to talk about it again today because, it helps to prevent a number of oral health issues. I'm talking bad breath and gum disease, but it also helps to prevent other health problems. And in addition to that, it impacts our self-esteem and just the overall way that we present ourselves. Well, this year, Hope Smiles Dental Center opened its doors in Nashville to make sure that there is affordable dental care available to our underserved communities. Hope Smiles has an incredible history of outreach. It was founded by Dr. Phillip Kemp, who you'll hear from in today's show. Now, this dentistry, Hope Smiles, it began its outreach in 2005 when Dr. Kemp recognized the number of people not able to receive their dental needs. Hope Smiles' mission was ignited with the mission of this, to restore hope and transform lives through dentistry. Also working to mentor and assist in the training of dental students. Now, I first had the chance to connect with Dr. Phillip Kemp, as well as one of his patients at this year's Hope Smiles annual celebration that was held in Franklin. We'll hear from his patient, his client, Matthew Bobo, on just how his life has changed for the better, thanks to Hope Smiles. And according to Dr. Kemp, the life-changing dentistry is done in big part through its donors.
Thanks for believing in us and trusting us and honoring us with the work. Your dollars are changing lives. And there's nothing more impactful than someone who has lived a life and not been able to smile and have the shame that comes with that, to be able to smile in a way that they can smile from the heart, not just smile from the mouth. What we have with what is really unique about Hope Smiles and our Hope Smiles Dental Center is people that can pay for those that can't pay. So it is a give back, not only in tonight where we're here trying to raise money to continue to grow the mission, but it's also when patients come and they write a check for their care, that care goes toward providing care for those that can't. So it really is a cycle of giving back, not only for the providers, but for the patients that come to be a part of it.
You'll hear more from Dr. Kemp when we come back, when we take you to the new Hope Smiles Dental Center in the design area of Nashville. We'll take you there. Again, at the end of the show, you'll hear from his client and patient, Matthew Bobo, on what Hope Smiles has done for him. But first this morning, let's get a check of our headlines.
So Busy Bee is a very close-knit family. We fight just like every family does. We have arguments, but we always come out with a solution to the problems. We don't just fight about what we want, we fight about what customers need. We want to make sure that every customer we go to is more than satisfied. And that doesn't just start whenever we show up at their door, that starts when we show up every day at work. We want to make sure that we are serving our customers to the best of our ability.
He shoots and he scores!
Step into the Lionel retail store at Opry Mills, Nashville, and you'll be captivated by all the magic of the 123-year history of Lionel trains. Whether you're already a train enthusiast or just getting started, Lionel will energize your love for trains. NASCAR fan? Come check out your local Lionel station to learn all there is to know about model trains and die-cast NASCAR collectibles. Visit nashville.lionel.com or call 615-455-9399.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. So you heard from Dr. Phillip Kemp at the beginning of the show talking about their gala and Hope Smiles and just how important it is to so many. Thank you for having me here at your new spot in Nashville.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, it's an honor. And today is a training day, so you have other dentists that are here training from a Chattanooga area. Before we get to the training aspect of this, let's once again talk about where Hope Smiles started and what you've helped make possible for other people.
Well, Hope Smiles is a way of take dentistry and give back to people in a way that gives them hope, which is not just hope for a great life, but hope for a smile, which a lot of people think they'll never have.
And you've done this through mobile labs.
Right, mobile dental clinics, exactly. Yeah.
How did that work? And again, also in the Uganda area, which you have a clinic established there.
Right. In Uganda, we have what's called a hub and spoke model, meaning we have a clinic like this in Uganda. Out from the hub, we go into areas of underserved, which are in Africa, it's called the bush, and people that have no access to dental care. And we're able to do emergent care, meaning we get people out of pain, we pull teeth. We also do some restorative care there. But if someone's really bad, we can send them to the clinic or our hub in Jinja, Uganda. Here, now we have the same thing. When we go out with St. Thomas and some of our other partners and sponsors, we're able to provide care for people in an outreach mode, but then also send them to our clinic where we can do transformational care, meaning we can restore someone's smile or get someone back to great function so they can chew without pain.
At what point did you say, okay, I need a clinic here. I need to have an actual physical location in
Day
Nashville?
one, 15 years ago. I mean, it really is. And just it's been a journey to get to this point. We never really thought that we would get to this extent, but now we're like, not only do we have a clinic, but we're also realizing it's way too small. We need a bigger facility, so.
And today, okay, for the time that I'm here at Hope Smiles, they have dentists or those that are hoping to work in the field visiting in from Chattanooga. The training aspect of what you offer, what do you hope that they carry away?
Just that, hey, I can do this. I mean, it's apprenticeship, it's mentorship.
Okay.
It's taking what you have and sharing it with someone. It happens in so many areas of business, so many areas of professions, and so we're able to bring young dentists in, tons of other dentists and practitioners like myself who have years of experience, and they're giving it away to young guys that are wanting to learn from us. So it's really, it's a blessing.
You know, you've seen the impact, you've heard the impact from your patients of what it means to have a beautiful smile. What do you hear from those under your mentorship program when they see someone in tears after the fact?
They're like, wow, I can really make a difference with what I do. And that's really what when you think about Hope Smiles, it really is, we're not in the dentistry business, we're in the heart business. And hope comes in a lot of forms. And if you can give someone hope that in a way that they never thought that they would be pain-free or have a smile. It really is more, in a lot of ways, more than a check we could receive.
I love hearing that. That is beautiful. Where can people learn more about Hope Smiles and the work you do?
Go to hopesmiles.org,
Okay.
or here at the dental center, it's hopesmilesdentalcenter.org also.
Fantastic.
So,
Dr.
great.
Phillip Kemp, we appreciate what you do. And again, if you'd like to connect, you can. So thank you so much
Yes.
again for your time and welcoming
Yes.
me into your new space.
Well, welcome and thank you for coming.
Oh,
Appreciate
it is a pleasure.
Right.
So when we come back, you're going to hear from one individual who had his life changed through Hope Smiles. We'll hear from him after the break.
Great.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Through Hope Smiles, more than 7,000 patients have been helped in the U.S. just this year in 2024. I was able to meet one of those patients, Matthew Bobo, and he shares with us this morning on how Hope Smiles has helped to transform his life.
My connection with Hope Smiles is I went in through Men of Valor and was able to get a new smile. I was addicted to drugs real bad through my past, and my past left me with a pretty well non-existent smile. And the good Lord blessed me through Hope Smiles and put me in their path, and been blessed ever since. It is really overwhelming when you go from what I was to the person that I am now. It's two completely individuals. I got my confidence back. I've got my smile back. I mean, I'm able to look at somebody and talk with them without just ducking my head and trying to find somewhere else to go. You know, everybody deserves the blessing that I've got. Everybody does. Between God and Hope Smiles and Men of Valor, everybody deserves this. Everybody deserves that better life.
I'd like to thank Mr. Bobo for talking with me at that event. And a big thank you to Dr. Phillip Kemp for taking us in and walking us through Hope Smiles, their new center in Nashville, and sharing the stories of success through Hope Smiles. For you guys, thanks so much for joining us here today on this Thursday. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful afternoon. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
So, you want to be a part of the Busy Bee team, huh? Well, how do you see yourself fitting into the organization? Oh, I get it. You want to be a weather bee.
We're going to go into a complete cultural experience, Jim. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yeah. So the people that are responsible for building all of the things that you see at Zoolumination, it's a group called Zagong Lantern Cultural Industry, and they're based out of China. It is a huge company. This isn't the only event that they do. They do these all over the world. And they come in around mid-August to set up to start building all of this stuff. A lot of stuff they build beforehand and then they ship it in. And when they come in, they usually bring about 30 or so different artisans that come in to help build. And we have one person that helps us translate all of that so we can get everything set up. This one translator works with us year after year on this event, and that person is Joan Zhao. And Joan is here to kind of talk to us a little bit about this event.
Should we say ni hao?
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
see?
Yep.
There we go.
Ni hao is how you say hello. So if you're out on zoo grounds over the next couple of months and see these folks setting up, and you will, because they're going to be all over the place, ni hao is the way to say hi, and they're very friendly and they'll say hi back. But Joan, tell me a little bit about Zigong Lantern Cultural Industry. Tell me a little bit about the company.
Okay, so our company, Zigong Lantern Culture Industry Group, is an experienced company specialized in the events such as Lantern Festival, landscape lighting, festival lighting.
Right.
We have the experience for over 20 years, and we're the largest LED lantern company manufacturer in the whole world.
Right, and you guys come from Zigong, China.
Yes.
And Zigong, China is known as a lantern city. Tell me a little bit about why it's known as a lantern city.
Well, I'm not very familiar of the long history about it, but what I do know is we have specific, very giant lantern show in Zigong. Every year we have the show, and it's millions of lanterns displayed there.
And just to kind of give people an idea, we're talking about a city of lanterns that you walk through. It's blocks and blocks of just lanterns that you walk through. So it's like walking through a whole city.
It is, and I'd say 40% of the citizens living in the city, they work in this industry, lantern industry, from generations to generations.
Oh wow, okay,
Yeah.
so it's been going on that for quite some time.
Yeah.
Okay, so just kind of walk people through the whole process of how these are made. We start with design ideas that are given to the zoo, and then once the zoo says, yeah, that's what we want to go with, walk through kind of what takes place, how they're built from the ground up, from scratch.
So we do the welding, we have our talented electricians, they just know, what kind of lights they need to put to make it look beautiful with the right color, make it glow, but not too glow,
And not too hot, because let's discuss this. I know that we've got a little piece of what we cover this stuff with. This is literal silk.
Yeah,
Yep.
fabric.
It's
So
all
fabric
stretched in
it
silk,
is,
that's right, yeah.
So the wrong kind of light bulb.
Cold light there.
Oh, you have to have cold lights, and you have to make sure they all work, because you can't pull everything off and check it. I'm watching right now.
Get into it, yeah.
They're
that's right.
putting the lights up even as we speak inside the metal frames.
Right, yeah. They start with a design that's that they have on tarps on the ground, and then they kind of bend the framing.
They bend the framing, we call it lofting. It's our designers and artists, so we have that print ready for them, and they bend each of the metals, and then they start to assemble them to be
And
a
that's
frame.
when the welders come in and kind of build it into a 3D model.
It is, yeah.
Okay, when you show up, do you have anything kind of pre-made at all, or is it just everything from scratch once you get here?
Everything from scratch.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing.
Every year it's new. Now they'll start earlier in the year in China building some of the smaller stuff, and they'll wrap it up and they'll ship it to us, right? But the bigger stuff that doesn't fit in sea crates or can't be shipped for whatever reason are all made by scratch here. And that's kind of what you're seeing here now, is they're putting together the bigger structures that go up. And as I said before, some of these structures are 30, 40 feet high. They're huge buildings that light up at night.
Mm-hmm. If you've got kids that are studying and you want a true cultural experience, that's what this is going to be about, but it's fun. That's the cool thing, is there are some wonderful stations all through. You get some hot chocolate and then just walk through and see this wonderful event. Zoolumination starts in mid-November.
November 14th it starts, and it actually runs all the way through February 9th.